Konnichiwa. In this video, I will be sharing 10 easy to learn Japanese phrases that can be super useful. In my opinion, of course. I will be separating these 10 phrases and words into 5 categories because it's more easy to explain and understand them that way. So we have 5 categories. Each category has 2 phrases and words. So that way it contains 10 overall. The first category is basic needs. And the first phrase I want to share is Toyo wa doko desu ka? Toyo wa doko desu ka? Which means, where's the toilet? Of course, this is for the purpose of fulfilling your human needs as urinating, cleaning, defecating, and such. So this next phrase is actually more on the financial aspect, but it still serves in basic needs because you need to buy stuff. The phrase I'm talking about is ikura desu ka? Ikura desu ka? Which means, how much is that? On to the next category, which is politeness. Japanese people are very polite and held, hold it very high upon their standards in people. The next word or phrase I'm talking about is gomenasai. Which means, I'm sorry. That phrase is of course useful whenever you unfortunately maybe offended, bumped, or caused anyone some distractions. Saying I'm sorry in general is just the basic polite thing to do whenever you cause someone an unfortunate event. Our second and last phrase for this category is arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu, which means just thank you. Saying thank you in general is just very polite and yeah. Now for the next category, which is for introducing yourself or introduction. The first I'm going to share is Namae wa nan desu ka? Namae wa nan desu ka? Which means, what's your name? Asking someone's name is can be personal and weird, but I think it can come useful if, for future friendships and relationships. So of course, in return, it's only normal to introduce yourself too. This phrase is watashi no namae wa, and then fill in your name, desu. Watashi, for example, watashi no namae wa Minwoo Park desu, which means my name is Minwoo Park. That's very easy, very, very cool. Okay, for our next category is clarification. You're probably watching this because you're not really well spoken in Japanese, so this is for you. The first phrase I want to share is Tetsudate kuramasen ka? Tetsudate kuramasen ka? Which means, can you help me? Asking someone for help is never pathetic, okay? It's very perfectly normal. Okay? This next phrase is to make it clear to whoever you're talking to that you're not very fluent in Japanese. This phrase is Nihongo de pera de wanai desu. Nihongo de pera de wanai desu. Which means I'm not very fluent in Japanese. Basic as fuck. This next category is for emergencies. The first word, this is a word, okay, I want to share is Tasukete! Tasukete! Which means help me. This can be used in anything, in any situation, okay? Involving getting stabbed, shot, kidnapped, anything like that, okay? The final phrase I want you to learn is Keisatsu oyonde kudasai. Keisatsu oyonde kudasai. Which means, please call the police. Getting authorities is always a good choice in any disturbance or violation of law. That's it for now. Babasa na ako. So that's all for me from now. That's the 10 phrases and words that you should learn in Japanese, in my opinion, of course. I don't really have an outro, so sayonara and top of the morning.
Let's go. Lose control. 3, 2, 1. Drop it.
Financial aspect, it's fucking, nakalimutan ko yung word. This next on to the next category. Fuck. Kung sabihin ko, fuck. Is politeness. Bobo. I'm sorry. That's very easy. Very, very cool. This is for that specific reason. Fuck! Ba't ako nakatulog dito? Share is Tetsudate Kuramasen ka, which means shit! Ano yung meaning nun? Phrase I want to share is
Tetsudate
Kuramasen ka. Nawala biglang sa utak mo. Means, can you help me? Asking someone for help is never pathetic, okay? It's very perfectly normal. Nihongo de nakalimutan ko. Mali na kagad. Keisatsu! O yun de! 10 phrases and words, in my opinion, that you should learn in Japanese. Sayonara. That's...
Game.
So that's all for me from now. That's the 10 phrases and words that you should learn in Japanese, in my opinion, of course. I don't really have an outro, so sayonara and top of the morning.
Roll the outro.
Sumabog. Wait. I will be separating these 10 phrases and words into 5 categories because it's more easy to explain and understand them that way.